St. George's Day, a holiday in verse. The United States has July 4th, Ireland St. Patrick's Day, and France Bastille Day. Most nations celebrate a particular day as theirs. That day is when they turn to themselves, to reflect on the past, to revel in the present, and to look forward to the future. For England, 23rd of April, is St. George's Day. St. George, a hero from bygone days, who slays dragons and pursues other mythic deeds, is part of childhood. For modern times, for modern nations, a greater purpose is needed. For England, St. George is best now described as a principle, a small nation grown large and respected for its brainpower, brawn and ingenuity, and fighting for beliefs, misguidedly or not. Others can't or won't. Of course, England's role has changed many times over the centuries, but perhaps its basic tenets and desires haven't. Fair play, a role for everyone on equal terms, democracy, tolerance, a safe haven for those oppressed. England expects, and sometimes succeeds.
Home Thoughts from Abroad by Robert Browning. Oh, to be in England now that April's there, and whoever walks in England sees some morning unaware that the lowest boughs and the brushwood sheaf round the elm-tree bole are in tiny leaf, while the chaffinch sings on the orchard bough in England now. And after April, when May follows, and the whitethroat bills and all the swallows, hark, where my blossomed pear-tree in the hedge leans to the field and scatters on the clover blossoms and dewdrops at the bent spray's edge. That's the wise thrush. He sings each song twice over, lest you should think he never could recapture the first fine careless rapture. And though the fields look rough with hoary dew, all will be gay when noontide wakes anew the buttercups, the little children's dower, far brighter than this gaudy melon flower.
The Rolling English Road by G.K. Chesterton. Before the Roman came to Rye or out to Severn strode, the rolling English drunkard made the rolling English road. A reeling road, a rolling road that rambles round the shire, and after him the person rang, the sexton and the squire. A merry road, a mazy road, and such as we did tread the night we went to Birmingham by way of Beachy Head. I knew no harm of Bonaparte and plenty of the squire, and for the fight the Frenchmen I did not much desire. But I did bash their bagonets because they came arrayed to straighten out the crooked road an English drunkard made. Where you and I went down the lane with ale mugs in our hands, the night we went to Glastonbury by way of Goodwin Sands. His sins they were forgiven him, or why do flowers run behind him, and the hedges all strengthening in the sun? The wild thing went from left to right and knew not which was which, but the wild rose was above him when they found him in the ditch. God pardon us, nor harden us, we did not see so clear the night we went to Bannockburn by way of Brighton Pier. My friends, we will not go again or ape an ancient rage, or stretch the folly of our youth to be the shame of age. But walk with clearer eyes and ears this path that wandereth, and see undrugged in evening light the decent inn of death. For there is good news yet to hear and fine things to be seen before we go to paradise by way of Kensal Green.
On a Lane in Spring by John Clare. A little lane, the brook runs close beside, and spangles in the sunshine while the fish glide swiftly by, and hedges leafing with the green springtide, from out their greenery the old birds fly, and chirp and whistle in the morning sun. The pilewort glitters neath the pale blue sky, the little robin has its nest begun. The grass-green linnets round the bushes fly. How
Sample complete. Ready to continue?